Namaskar. Welcome to Yog Stock English. Thank you for supporting my videos. There is something is going on in United Kingdom. At the moment, the big news circling around ILR, which is permanent resident. After 5 years, you have right to apply for a ILR in United Kingdom. But because of these immigration protests, now government is rethinking to introduce a 10-year rule for this ILR. All this and more news in this particular video I will give you if you want to gain ILR in future, what the changes is coming up and what the government is planned to do and why there is a big pressure on this government to suddenly change all these rules. Before we get into the topic, I would please request you to consider subscribing. I know a lot of you people are watching my videos, but you are not subscribing to my channel. I'm giving you good information on this immigration. Kindly subscribe and just give me a thumbs up. Let's get back to the topic. Nigel Farage is the one bringing up so many updates on this immigration day by day with so many changes that he recently talking about scrapping that ILR, which means that how employees go to Middle East and they will stay there all their life on a visa. They can never be a permanent resident in that countries. For example, if you take as a Dubai, if you are going to Dubai on a work visa, whole your life you just remain on a work visa. If you don't have a work, you will then have to leave the country. So that's exactly that they are planning to do. This is what Nigel Farage is talking about. To control the immigration, that we will introduce a 5 years work visa. Once your work is finished, you then go back. Or if your work is continuing, then extend your visa. All that 5 years, legally you have to pay taxes. You cannot access to any public funds, any benefits from the government. So that's what they plan. And they wanted to scrap the ILR. On top of that, they wanted to cancel all the ILRs that people already have. I don't know how true this information is, but most of them are saying that they wanted to cancel the ILR, even the people who already have. Because of this pressure, now that government is coming up with the new rules that recently the Home Secretary Mahmoud has planning to introduce the new rules in United Kingdom. If you want to gain ILR, that you will have to wait 10 years. That's what they are thinking. They're going to open up a debates and discussions on this particular 10-year rule. At the moment, that ILR is 5 years. That is not been changed at all. But there may be changed to 10 years once this discussion is finalized within the government and within the other parties.
The time in which someone must have lived in this country to earn indefinite leave to remain from 5 years to 10. And we will be consulting on this change soon. And as part of that consultation, I will be proposing a series of new tests, such as being in work, making national insurance contributions, not taking a penny in benefits, learning English to a high standard, having no criminal record, and finally, that you have truly given back to your community, such as by volunteering your time to a local cause. Without meeting these conditions, I do not believe your ability to stay in this country should be automatic.
And to gain the ILR, you must prove that you have paid taxes. On top of that, you have contributed to the society, means by doing some volunteer work. Maybe you can work in your religious places or charity organizations or hospital. Any voluntary work that you have to perform and get certificate and prove them you're really good for the country. This is exactly same that Trump has introduced GMC, good moral character. More or less, it's a reflect actually. So you will have to prove that you pay taxes all these 5 or 10 years, whatever it is, if based on that new rule. Not even a single month without paying your taxes, you're not going to get your PR. And no criminal records, no traffic violations, no car insurance fraud, no any other frauds. If you commit any single fraud or any single criminal issues that you have, you are not going to gain your ILR, right to remain in this country. Means that you will have to wait another 10 years, or you have to leave in case if they deport you, or you stay back on the visa. So this is what the new rules they are planning. But if they bring up this new rule from 5 years to 10 years, is it going to applicable for the people who are already in this country, or that is to the people coming to this country? At the moment, the immigration is really in a kiosk. So that is the reason there are no new visas are not getting. I mean, most of the visas I have heard is actually they are on a hold. So once all these changes become law, getting ILR living in this country is going to be very difficult. So the people who are dreaming to come to United Kingdom for future, definitely is going to be trouble for them. This is what I just want to share in this video. If you like my video, kindly like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.